Namaskar दोस्तों, welcome back to Stockal's another episode. As you learned from the title, इस वीडियो में हम मार्केट डिप्रेशन के कैपिटलाइजेशन के बारे में बात करेंगे. Before we begin, let us understand what it actually means. दोस्तों, क्या आप क्रिकेट देखते हैं? When a striker batsman is facing the bowler at the pitch, ball after ball, the batsman waits for a suitable throw at which a sixer can be hit or at least a four. उस समय बैट्समैन एग्जैक्टली क्या कर रहा होता है? द बैट्समैन इज वेटिंग टू कैपिटलाइज ऑन द बॉलर्स वीक थ्रो, करेक्ट? वेल, taking the analogy to investing, many big investors wait for the stock markets to weaken to capitalize on it. Is that going a little above the head? Let's take a recent practical example to understand what happened during the coronavirus crash of 2020. As the news about the fast-spreading virus came out, the investors started to get cautious. Some low-risk takers offloaded their holdings, whereas the high-risk takers held their investments. But as the news about potential lockdowns and economic disruption started to come in, even the high-risk takers lost hope and markets crashed as everyone started selling desperately. Many who sold when the S&P 500 fell by about 30% in 2020 regretted it later. The smart investors who were sitting ready to invest had infused their money in the markets when the prices fell. They invested in quality stocks. And then you know what happened. In no time, the stock markets recovered as everyone started chasing again. The addition of new investors took the markets to even new highs. Investors who bought good stocks when prices were low successfully capitalized on the depression. आप सोच रहे होंगे कि ये market depression आखिर exactly होता क्या है? Well, it is similar to economic depression. Depression is a severe recession. When the business cycle is on the downswing, unemployment is on the rise, and global trades reduce. It is called economic depression. Similarly, during the stock market depression, the prices of stocks and currencies slump, and there is a lack of participation of buyers, and there is a drop in trading volumes. The question then arises, then why would one buy during such times? Well, the stock markets have shown a bullish trend for decades. Sooner or later, we have been witnessing that the stock markets recover and prices move up again. Needless to say, the fundamentally strong companies are the ones that sustained market depression and recovered at the fastest pace. There are weak companies that do not survive such phases. Therefore, we emphasize more on fundamentally strong companies. So what are you supposed to do during the condition of market depression? As an investor, you must have quality stocks that are fundamentally strong on your radar. As in when the market gives you a reduced price, you can capitalize on it by accumulating good stocks. How do you exactly do that? Well, when the stock markets are coming down, you can invest in the bonds as they have an inverse relationship. When the stock markets fall, the bond markets rises. This will act as a hedge against any stock holdings that you own. Along the way, you can accumulate strong blue chip stocks. If you are a beginner investor, you can start your investment in index funds or the stocks under the indices like Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and S&P 500. You can also consider dividend-paying companies so that an additional cushion of dividend income can add up to your return from the investment. Remember, though the idea of capitalizing on market depression might look simple from afar, you need to practice a lot of patience. Also, you must perform a thorough analysis of the company you choose to invest in. You should go ahead and download the Stockal app from iOS App Store or Google Play Store to get access to world-class research and analysis about the U.S. stock market. Until then, watch this space as we will soon return with another interesting episode for you. Thank you for joining. Take care.